This conference will now be recorded.
All right, sit on, Judy.
At least we got it down. Okay, we have seconds. Sorry, folks, we have to wait till that clock says 4:30. We can't start without it. It says 4:30. Okay, so I'd like to welcome everybody to the Public Safety Committee meeting, Tuesday, July 13th, 2021, and it is 4:30 at this point. We have all of our counselors here, but Angela Moore is absent at this time. I need a motion to approve the agenda. Ms. Judy?
Yes, Madam Chair, I move to approve the agenda for the Public Safety Committee meeting for Tuesday, July 13th, 2021, as presented.
Okay, I have a motion and I have a second from Savino. So all in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Now we're going to move on to the approval of the minutes.
Madam Chair, I move to approve the minutes from the Public Safety Committee meeting, which was on June 15th, 2021, as presented.
I have a motion and I have a second. I have a second from Mr. Savino. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed, same sign. Motion passes. So we are on to our regular items now. Mr. Meebers, I do not see him here, so.
Mr. Franco, Toby Franco.
Hi, Mr. Franco.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Look good at yourself now?
Good. Make this quick. No, I'm past my 6 minutes here, so.
I'm here to talk about the condemnations on the list. We have 9 items, 9 properties. And under that 9, we have 1, 2, 3 that have pulled permits for work. And
Okay, so the 3 that have pulled the permits, they are not going to go on this list, correct?
no,
Okay, so they will be pulled off the list. Which ones might those be, please?
the first one is 2404 North Grand, Apartment B.
Apartment A or apartment?
Apartment A, I'm sorry.
Okay, the next one?
The next one is a demo permit for 306 East Albuquerque, it's a mobile home.
Am I missing that one?
306 East South.
There we go. Okay, and,
And the last one is 1404 West Tilden.
okay,
They pulled a permit by a contractor, and he's working on it as we speak.
awesome. So I'm glad to hear that the public's rolling. So, Miss Judy, I'm going to need a motion to go to the consent agenda without those 3 included. Is that possible?
Certainly, but may I ask a question first?
No, you're wasting my 6 minutes now.
And I'm going to have a coughing spell, which I wasted even more. I'm sorry. Toby, the third one on the list is 6H Street and 8H Street. Are those 2 separate facilities?
That's a duplex, and they have 2 different.
But they're, is that would add another, it's not 9, it would be 10 if they're separate, but they're in one.
They're one building, they're like, it's a duplex, so it's one structure
Okay.
with the wall down the
I
middle.
just want to make sure. I am so sorry.
They went to get
Madam
you.
Chair. Oh, I'm not.
It's kind of nice being in this position.
Yes. Okay.
You want a drink before you make a motion?
Let's see if I can get through it. Thank you so much. Oh, you can look.
I just grabbed 2 of them.
Thank you.
That's for little people like him.
I move to send to the August 12th regular city council meeting a resolution of condemnation of 6 properties on the consent agenda with a recommendation to approve.
Okay, is that going to consent?
Yes.
Thank you. So we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Yes.
We have a second from Mr. Savino, so we're going to vote on this as Miss Judy gets her drink.
Sorry.
Okay, so all in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay, so that passes. Now, Miss Terry, in the telephone land, it is your turn, my dear.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I apologize for not being with you in person today, but the reason I'm not is quite exciting. If you look in your packet, on page number 11, you'll see a letter from the state that granted us the funds for emergency medical dispatch, which is the third piece in the structured protocol taking suite that you voted to allow us to purchase for fire and police. So this is the EMS portion. So that letter is on page 11. And then if you look at page 22, you can see that the amount under the capital is $125,066. And then I'll draw attention to page 25, which shows you that that's exactly the amount we need to purchase that software. So I am coming to you today to request you allow me to write a check for the $125,066 that will be reimbursed by the state of New Mexico. The reporting requirements to uphold our end of this grant agreement have already been submitted and accepted by the state.
Okay, do I have any questions?
Question.
No questions? Did you have a question back there in the corner? Oh, I saw you raise your hand. That's like being at an auction now. You bought it. Okay, so we have no questions. So can I have a motion to continue on with this? My question to you, Miss Judy, is we've already approved this, I believe, in council once. Do we have to send it? Can we leave it on consent and take a chance and plan that it stays there?
It'll probably come off because, if I could,
Sure.
it'll probably come off because of the dollar amount. It's another module. So
Okay.
you approve two separate modules. This is a different module.
Okay,
So it does the same thing, but it's just another purchase.
okay. So we will leave it off the consent there, which I think. Sorry.
Not a problem. Madam Chair, I move to recommend approval for at the August 12th City Council meeting, the, let's see, what is it? Request. I'm trying to shorten it and I don't know how to do that.
Purchase the priority dispatch.
I guess just,
Yeah.
priority dispatch what?
Structure, emergency call, talking protocols, software,
Oh.
training and certification of dispatchers.
All right, I'll look there too. Thank you. Again, move to approve recommending approval at the August 12th City Council meeting, the purchase of priority dispatch structured emergency call-in protocol, software materials, training, and certification of dispatchers in the amount of $125,066 to be reimbursed by the state of New Mexico.
Awesome. So we have a motion and we have a second.
Yes.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All not in favor? Opposed. There we go. Okay, same sign? Nope. Okay, so we have no non-action items. The rest of it's informational. Do we have anybody that has any questions on any of the departments since they're all here? I do. How's our ambulance service doing?
It's going well.
Okay.
It's a new service. There's a couple of rough things. They're still working on staffing. Calls are getting ran. They're communicating really well with us.
I've seen you around town.
It's a good thing they've done already. They stopped the other day at the station. They're doing it on all shifts. They're training us on their new equipment. It has started really well. Working out some minor kinks. They still don't have a location down south. Just got off the phone with them a little bit. They have leads on one of the building down there by Station 5 on Main Street. So it'd be a really great location for them. So they're working to secure that. They're supposed to have another 6 medics starting working for them towards the end of the month. Some of them are our guys that will be just doing some part-time work for them. So it's good to have that camaraderie there too. So
Awesome.
it's been a good process so far.
Good.
Learning curves, but other than the small learning curves, there's nothing major bad. So
Nice. Mr. Burris, you raised your hands and you're wiggling your eyebrows.
Yes, Madam Chair. I just have something I'd like to add to the, about the mosquitoes, a lot of fix-it forms, there's bugs, mosquitoes, safety issues. That's actually taken care of by County Vector Control. But I'd like to offer up their phone number. It is 575-624-6610. And it's a division of their streets department. So if you give them a holler, you tell them your issues, they'll ask you if you have open tires, things like that. They'll drop off minnows if you have a pond or a fountain, but other than that, they'll come spray.
Okay.
They're in charge of mosquitoes and I've never really mentioned it, but we fog the rivers constantly. That's Enchanted Lands, the golf course, Cielo Grande, Cahoon, and at night, in the middle of the night, that's all taken care of. And now obviously with the rain, that's spread out. So I thought I'd share that phone number publicly, that County Vector takes care of the mosquitoes.
Would you give us that number one more time, please?
So that number is 575-624-6610, and I made a copy.
Oh, thank you.
That's all I wanted to add.
Okay, did we survive, all of our rivers survive? I saw pictures of the rocks sloughing off. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we haven't got,
Sloughing off, and where did they slough off at?
we haven't located that one yet. We have to wait until we can get down in there. We locked down the below grades so no one could get in there, and we'll go look. I think it's probably over by Wendy's in that area,
Okay,
down in there.
do we still have a rock layer in the city, employed with the city?
No, that's us. Yeah,
Okay,
that's what we do.
because to me, that's always important to put it back the way it looks.
Yes. And the only difference is the mortar looks new.
Well,
The
correct.
cement, but other than that, it looks the same.
Okay, okay. Would you please put on the minutes that Miss Angela arrived at 4:39? Thank you, ma'am. Do we have any other questions? No? Do you have any announcements?
Reports are in the packet. If you have any questions, please let me know, or you can reach out to the departments.
Okay, public participation, Larry?
Larry Conley, 2815 in Canto. I saw in the Brownsville Daily Record a couple weeks ago, they show the crime report. And I saw stolen out of a car, a Beretta 251. Is there a legal law against that? Somebody having,
An unattended weapon in a vehicle?
yeah,
The state of New Mexico considers your vehicle part of your home. So I don't think it's technically a violation. Is it a savvy thing to do? Not in an area where cars get broken into, no, but I don't think if you have your vehicle, you're secured in your vehicle, it's considered part of your home.
okay. The legal committee got to get that changed.
So here's my question for you. It's a state law, state trumps city,
Yeah.
federal trumps state. So how are you going to trump that in legal committee saying you can't have a firearm in your car if it's part of your house? Just saying, Larry.
Well, put amendment out and raise hell and see what happens.
That takes up our time, Larry.
Oh,
We are very important and we have a lot of time that we have to do stuff with. Just saying.
okay.
Do we have any other questions? Anything else? Okay. Public Safety Committee meeting is finished at 4:43. I'm sorry, Miss Angela. We're quick.
Bill.
Yeah, we can go ahead and record. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Miss Vicky.
Stolen out of the car.
And then you need to.
You check